Music. Hey there, my ambitious friends. Are you feeling the pressure of making the most of your limited time on this planet? Well, what if I told you there's a way to eliminate existential overwhelm, avoid the efficiency trap, and enjoy your remaining weeks while living a productive life? Imagine your life as a conveyor belt filled with glass jars, each representing a week. We constantly feel the need to fill these jars with tasks, responsibilities, and bucket list items. But this constant busyness leads to anxiety and a never-ending to-do list. So, how can we break free from this cycle and find peace of mind? Well, it starts by eliminating existential overwhelm. Create an open and closed life list. Write down everything you want to do someday, but then move only 3 to 5 goals on your closed list. Accept that you may never complete the items on your open list. Your focus now is solely on achieving the goals on your closed list before you die. By doing this, you'll free up mental space and reduce the constant pressure to do it all. It's like getting a truck to take away most of the big rocks in your mental factory, leaving only a few manageable ones. But that's not all. We also need to avoid the efficiency trap. The more efficiently we tackle tasks, the more tasks seem to pile up. Rather than trying to be great at everything, practice strategic underachievement. Identify low-value activities and ask yourself, what is the absolute bare minimum I can do? By reducing your standards for most tasks, you create time for what matters most. And speaking of what matters most, it's time to enrich your remaining weeks. One way to do this is by embracing your finiteness and conducting last-time reflections. Treat each experience as if it's the last time you'll ever experience it. This mindset slows down time and allows you to truly savor the moment. Now, I know this may sound a bit gloomy, but it's actually quite liberating. When you stop taking things for granted and start appreciating the beauty in everyday experiences, even the most mundane tasks become filled with joy and meaning. So, my ambitious friends, let's break free from the cycle of busyness and live a happier, more productive life. Embrace your finiteness, work with an open and closed list, practice strategic underachievement, and savor each moment as if it's the last. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. By doing so, you'll not only stay updated with our latest content, but you'll also gain the benefits of living a more meaningful and successful life. And hey, if you found this video particularly valuable, you can show your appreciation by giving a tip proportional to the value received. Check out the link in the description for more details. Thanks for watching, my ambitious friends, and remember to make the most of your remaining weeks. Have a productive week ahead. Music. Hey there, welcome to this special episode of After School. I'm Max Sterling, your guide to the world of intelligence. Today, we're going to dive deep into the fascinating realm of intelligence beyond what we typically think of. So grab your curious mindset and let's get started. What is intelligence, you ask? We humans tend to associate intelligence solely with our brains, but the truth is, intelligence is not limited to just the brain. In fact, there are countless examples of organisms that exhibit undeniable intelligence without even having a brain. Let's take the moon jellyfish, for example. These creatures can age backwards, form clones, and regenerate lost body parts, all without a brain. And then there are slime molds, single-cell organisms that can solve mazes, mimic man-made transportation networks, and choose the healthiest food, all without a brain or central nervous system. But that's not all. Did you know that the microorganisms in our gut actually partially control our state of mind and mood? It's called the gut-brain axis, and these tiny organisms produce over 90% of our neurotransmitter serotonin, which regulates our emotions. It's mind-boggling to think that our brains are under the influence of these microscopic beings. But let's talk about fungi, the real stars of the show. Fungi can be found everywhere, and they play a vital role in the orchestra of life. They form symbiotic relationships with plants, breaking down complex chemicals into accessible nutrients, and they can even transform solid rock into fertile soil. Without fungi, life on Earth as we know it wouldn't exist. And here's where it gets really fascinating. Fungi, without brains or central nervous systems, exhibit incredible intelligence. Take Cordyceps unilaterals, for example. This fungus somehow knows how to germinate in the body of an ant, tap into its central nervous system, and control its physical movements. It makes the ant climb to a high place above the colony before consuming its whole body and spreading its spores. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's happening right here in nature. Mushrooms, the fruiting bodies of fungi, are another example of their intelligence. They live for a short time, but during that time, they build a collective effort from the mycelium to spread their spores and new genes. Some mushrooms are deadly, like the infamous death cap mushroom, while others, like lion's mane and reishi, have medicinal properties that support our health. And let's not forget about the mind-altering compounds found in mushrooms, such as psilocybin. Why did they create these compounds? It's a mystery that begs exploration. Perhaps mushrooms are reaching out to expand our consciousness and tap into the collective intelligence of the universe. Working with mycelium, the intricate network of fungi, is a lesson in life itself. Just like humans in ancient battles, mycelium focuses on surrounding and isolating its competition, sometimes taking over completely. Cultivating mycelium teaches us about resilience, adaptation, and the power of collective intelligence. So, do you think your brain can handle the limitless intelligence of nature? There's so much more to discover and learn. If you want to dive deeper into the world of sacred mycology with us, click the link in the description and use the promo code AFTERSCHOOL for a 15% discount on any of our sacred mycology courses. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the fascinating world of intelligence. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on the notification bell to get notified every time we release a new video. And if you really enjoyed it, consider giving a tip proportional to the value you received. You'll find the link in the description. Now, here's a question to ponder. What actions will you take in your own life after discovering the incredible intelligence of fungi? Leave your answers in the comments below. Until next time, much love and keep exploring the mysteries of the world. Music. Welcome to the Max Sterling channel, where we dive deep into the realms of self-reflection and existential exploration. Today, we journey into the brilliant mind of Fyodor Dostoevsky, a renowned Russian novelist who delved into the depths of the human condition. In a time of increasing atheism, nihilism, and materialism, Dostoevsky's work stood as a counterforce, urging us to recognize the importance of the infinitely great. He believed that if we deny ourselves the connection to something greater, despair will consume us. Dostoevsky's own life experiences shaped his views. From resigning from his engineering career to facing financial difficulties, he went through it all. But it was his time spent in solitude, imprisonment, and labor camps that truly shaped his inner life. It was from this darkness that he found the light to create his most profound works. His masterpiece, Crime and Punishment, delves into the consequences of inner split. The protagonist, Raskolnikov, believes he can transcend moral standards for the greater good. But his act of murder reveals the darkness within him and the torment of his own conscience. This inner split mirrors the conflicts between intellect and will that we all face. Dostoevsky's works serve as a warning against the dangers of egocentric ideologies and the belief in limitless progress. In his time, these ideas led to totalitarian regimes and the loss of human freedom. Dostoevsky knew that true happiness couldn't be found through material means or societal norms. It could only be attained through self-realization and self-transcendence. The Underground Man, another complex character created by Dostoevsky, represents the darker side of human nature. He is bitter, alienated, and paralyzed by his own thoughts. Through his reflections, we see how overthinking can lead to chaos and a loss of identity. The underground man's journey represents the need for faith and a connection to something greater to overcome our destructive tendencies. Dostoevsky's works resonate with us because they expose the flaws in our society and challenge us to seek a higher purpose. Through his exploration of the human psyche, he reminds us of the importance of humility and the need to bow down before something infinitely great. Now, my friend, I pose a question to you. After hearing the wisdom of Dostoevsky, what actions will you take in your own life? Will you embrace the pursuit of self-realization and self-transcendence? Will you resist the lure of materialism and egoism? The choice is yours. Remember, if you found this video valuable and thought-provoking, consider supporting us by giving a tip proportional to the value you received. The link can be found in the description. Together, let us embark on a journey of self-discovery and embrace the infinitely great.